So anything that you're doing and anything that you say will be broadcast live on YouTube. Okay. Calling case 493226, the people versus Edward Earl Jackson. Count 1, unregistered vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. Appearance?
Paul Faulkner, P22994, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Edward Earl Jackson.
Now, there has been an offer to reduce the no insurance to improper plates and dismiss the other charge. My client accepts it.
Is that correct, Mr. Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I didn't hear you, Mr. Jackson.
I do.
Okay, there we go. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Faulkner, your attorney, today about your case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
I have to ask that question. And Mr. Jackson, do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial? Do you understand that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you want to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to June 25th, 2020, around 4:06 p.m. in the area of Telegraph and 8 Mile in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2005 Ford white vehicle without insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor. It was his sister-in-law's car. She couldn't drive, so he had to drive it. But he was driving, and it didn't have insurance. Is that correct,
Okay,
sir?
so
Well, she had just purchased the car. I was driving it to her house.
Okay.
I'm actually going to dismiss this matter.
Thank you, Judge.
It happened during the pandemic. The way I just had to purchase a car too during this time is one of the most difficult things, trying to get all your paperwork taken care of. I'm going to do it on the basis of not having access to the Secretary of State and dismiss. Does she have registration insurance on it now?
I don't even know, Your Honor. I haven't been back over there.
Do you have registration insurance on that car that you're in now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what matters. So you're all set. Have a rest of your day.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, Ms. Finch. Ms. Perlette Finch.
Yes. Hello?
Yes. Can you start your video back up for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Let's see here. The offer, Mr. Faulkner, is for the same thing, improper plates, with the other count to be dismissed.
You want to accept that offer, ma'am?
Yeah, at the time that he stopped me, I
just muted her because I don't want to know what she said.
You just brought it up. Sure. You want me to put it in the break room, or?
Yeah, let's put it in the breakout room. Ms.
Judge,
Finch,
can I ask a favor of Serena while we are? I have one case in front of Judge Davis in 337. I'm wondering if you could call over there and see if they need me. I can't really,
yeah.
I'd appreciate it. I only have one case there, and I couldn't check in. No one answered.
Does he know which block it's in front of?
337, Judge Davis.
It's no afternoon, Mr. Faulkner. I just left out of there.
Okay, then you don't have.
Before you go, just so we can double check.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem at all.
So we'll put Ms. Finch in the breakout room.
Yeah, Ms. Finch, I'm going to put you into a breakout room so you can talk to Mr. Faulkner privately about whatever it was you just said. I muted you because I don't want you to admit guilt into anything or say anything until you are going to plead guilty or go to trial or whatever, okay? So I just muted you because okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Flag, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I hear you were supposed to be here this morning.
Yes, ma'am. I had some difficulties getting my ID number for Zoom.
Okay, well, you're here, we'll take care of you. Today is a great day to come at 1:30. It's usually 15, 20 people in here, so
Okay, that's a good thing.
very good thing. Um, So after Mr. Faulkner gets done with Ms. Finch, I'll put you into a breakout room and talk to him privately about your case as well, okay?
Okay.
Did you
I
post the
do have a
bond?
question. I'm sorry.
Okay, you can ask me a question as long as it's not about the date and time, like the incident that actually, when you were pulled over. I don't wanna know anything about those facts.
Okay, I just got two tickets, right? I mean, two different. One is for the state police and one is for the
From the Detroit Police Department, yes.
Okay.
Did you post the bond on any of these cases?
Did I post a bond?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How much did you post?
I think it was $400.
Okay.
240 and
And then the paper is repeated.
yeah.
All right, yeah. Thank
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, Judge.
you. Yes.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, are we ready on Ms. Finch?
Yes.
Yeah. Gonna be a
Okay.
plea.
You said it will be a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Calling case P 1084044, the people versus Perlet Finch, count one,
What's your
driving
question, ma'am?
unregistered or untitled vehicle, count two, no insurance. Appearance?
Paul Faulkner, representing the Senate, and your name, ma'am?
Perlita Finch.
Your Honor, there has been an offer, my client will accept it.
Is that correct, Ms. Finch?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be pleading guilty to one amended charge of improper place with the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Faulkner, today about your case?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you understand, Ms. Finch, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Void bill 1.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty still?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to May 23rd, 2020, around 11:50 a.m. in the area of 96 and Myers in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2008 Chrysler blue vehicle?
Yes.
And was your vehicle uninsured at the time?
Yes.
Ms.
That's
Finch, do you
fine,
have?
Oh,
Thank you. I'm sorry, Mr. Faulkner.
No, I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Honor.
No. Ms. Finch, do you have insurance on that vehicle, or do you still own that vehicle?
Yes, I have insurance on it and it's registered.
Okay. I'm going to dismiss this matter too because of the date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
They didn't have to take you through that whole plea, but I noticed the date. It was during the pandemic. You just says here that you were transferring the plate. You have insurance and registration, and that's the goal, to have people insured and registered vehicles.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you understand, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, Mr. Flag, go ahead and unmute your phone.
It's on me.
Okay, I'm going to put you in the breakout room to talk to Mr. Faulkner, okay?
Okay.
Watch the card on it, Your Honor.
The offers for failure to display. Oh, he was on the morning docket, if you're looking for him. Let Mr. Faulkner know if he can't find you that you were supposed to be here at 8:30. Okay.
Okay.
This is rare. I'll stay. For the cousin's praise. Yes. I'm like, who else wants to call in? Nobody? Great. I was gonna do it better than that, but I was like. I'm glad I didn't explain. That'd have been perfect. Let somebody know that they messed up. Yeah. You wanna know what happened? My kid did clean up this stuff. I saw it and just kept going. A mirror even upstairs. Like, what's wrong with your generation?
What was the offer on that, Your Honor?
Failure to display.
Okay, he'll take it. Failure to display is no points on your record. Okay, Mr. Flag.
Okay.
We're good. So you plead guilty to failure to display, and the other would be dismissed.
Okay.
Okay. And Judge, this is his last stop to getting his license. He's taken every place, all the rest of them have been taken care of.
Oh, you came to us last, Mr. Flag, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't mean it to sound that way.
No, I say the best for last.
That's good cleaned up, real good cleaned up. Well, let's get your license back. Calling case P 969-730, People versus Walter Flag. Count 1, driving while license not valid or proper license. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, failure to use a seatbelt assembly system. And X 251-6566, furnishing false and or forged info to a police officer. Here.
Paul Faulkner represented the defendant. Your name, sir?
Walter Andrew Flag.
Your Honor, there is an offer. My client accepted.
Okay, Mr. Flag, you're going to plead guilty to 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license, with the rest to be dismissed. That was a question.
Oh yes.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Faulkner, in private about your case today?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to a trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention, Mr. Flag, to February 8th, 2019. around 8:44 p.m. in the area of Puritan and Schaefer in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 1994 Chevy black vehicle?
Yes.
Were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
And at that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will dismiss the remaining counts before the court. There's stipulation of probable cause.
Don't stipulate.
Okay, Mr. Flagg, I'm going to waive your fines and costs, so you don't have to pay anything to the court. So I just saved you about $290, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, you also posted a bond. What I'm going to do is apply your bond to your reinstatement fees. That's $45 a count. That goes to the Secretary of State that will help you with your clearance so that you can get your license back.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then whatever balance is left over from your bond, it'll be sent back to you in the mail.
Okay.
You have any questions?
Excuse me, Your Honor. It's going to take about 2 days for that to process as far as the reinstatement. So go
Okay.
to probably on Monday.
Okay.
You should be clear. Okay?
Mr. Flagg, you understand everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you're all set. If you don't have any questions.
No, I don't have no questions. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. No drive until you get your license. You're almost there. Don't mess it up now.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.